Now we do finally have the Boeing 777X, which is upcoming for the flight simulator. We can see that by the folded wingtips. But there's something even more special about this plane. Well, yes, it uses the GE9X engines. And it is the first airplane to actually use these engines, although they first ran almost 10 years ago. Look at the size of them. This engine is so powerful, and much more powerful than the previously strongest engine in the world, the GE90, without the X. You know, we did lots of experimenting around with that old GE90 engine. So this video is going to be crazy because the GE9X has so much more power. In fact, we kind of have a power increase of a 737 in there. These engines will absolutely kill it. So let's go ahead and do some tests. Now, hold on, attention viewers. Josh Cahill, the YouTuber, and we've just launched our new podcast. Check out the first episode right here or in the video description. They're on like Apple and all the platforms. Yeah, we could fly the very heavy and very ginormous 777X around using these engines, or we might as well strap the GE9X onto airliners that shouldn't have them. How about the 737? Yeah, this is where the size of the GE9X really becomes a problem. Look at this. I mean, just the old GE90 was huge, just as wide of a diameter of the 737 fuselage, but the GE9X fan is 10 centimeters larger, so we won't be able to fit these things under the wing. We have to like put them on top, and it'll be pretty stupid probably, but let's find out. Okay, this absolutely insane. Look at this, the GE9X engine on the 737. Damn, this must be hot. This is very, very blue now. I mean, just see the power exhaust here. This is absolutely insane. Now, the good thing is that the GE9X, even though it's a lot more powerful, 130,000 pounds of thrust, it's not that much heavier than the GE90, so it might be able to work. Let's go full power. I actually want to see what's going on. Come on, full power, and the brakes are on. But despite the brakes being on, this plane just pushes forward. If we release the brakes, it's going to be... Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Yes, taking off with a... Hey, this actually works pretty wonderfully. Now, we have reached a good speed of... We can literally go vertical. Now, yes, just these engines alone will cost just as much as the plane, basically. $80 million for the pair of GE9X engines, which is just insane. Look at this, we can just nicely fly, absolutely no trouble at all. Wow, we are already at 10,000 feet, and we've just kind of turned into like this spiraling. This is like unable to fly normally. It's actually hilarious, but somehow it works. Now, would we run out of fuel quickly? Yes. We have a maximum flight time of like an hour when we fully brim up the tanks. Right now, with this relatively, normal fuel configuration, we can fly for 20 minutes. So no, the range of this plane won't be very good. But hey, we can basically fly this thing anywhere now. It really doesn't matter. And it looks quite majestic as well. Now, the problem is, like, flying this airplane slowly won't be very possible. Yes, and I'm seeing that now. The issue is that just in idle, these engines create so much power that we're just not able to fly slowly at all. In order to actually fly slowly, we'd have to put on reverse thrust. Luckily, this plane allows us to do that. The reverse thrust is quite insane. Oh my god. Okay. All is well. What I'm trying to do now is land at Sabre Airport. Once again, the reverse thrust of this plane is so powerful that we can probably stop literally anywhere. Okay, all right. Here is the runway. We can put reverse thrust on right now. Otherwise, we're just not going to stop properly, right? Okay. Oh my god, that was a hard landing. But we were able to stop. I think we're able to stop. That's hilarious. Oh my god, just switching from reverse thrust to normal thrust makes this airplane like, look, it's absolutely insane what we've done here. Look, yes, the mighty power of the GE9X. I feel like these engines have the power, literally, to bring back planes, dead planes, back into the sky. Just look at this clean slate Boeing 747-8, the modern one. Despite its modernity, it's really struggling. The 747-8 is the dying breed, mainly because it has 4 engines instead of 2, which uses way too much fuel. These are the GE NX engines, and they provide 60,000 pounds of thrust each. And this is interesting, cause in these 2 GE 9X engines, we have pretty much power enough to fly the 747. I'm not kidding. No, I'm genuinely asking myself, have I genuinely found a way to solve the 747 problem? I think I might have, because this engine will now provide enough power for the 747 to fly. Now, it's probably a bit too far down below. In fact, it's close to touching the ground. But look at this. This airplane now has the necessary power, even though it runs on 2 engines. And the good thing is that, and I'm not kidding, we can fly this airplane forever now with the existing fuel tank. I genuinely just had a good idea here. It's almost like a question of like, why doesn't Boeing do this? I mean, look at the immense power. We're running on pretty high weight. And this airplane, oh, we just had a tail strike. Hold on. All good. Yeah, this airplane genuinely has enough power. Unless, come on, move. There we go. Look at the immense power we're able to put out. Now, sure, this kind of engine configuration is a little bit of a stretch, but this is the big 747-8, the biggest Boeing with the most passengers, and the GE 9X is able to definitely power it. We did a thing. I mean, okay, sure, we wouldn't want to like encounter a bird strike. We've encountered a bird strike. All right, which engine have failed? Oh, actually, both engines have failed. That's actually not good at all. Yeah, you have a little bit more of redundancy, I guess, with 4 engines. But on the other hand, all airplanes now have 2 engines. Now, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't be able to power like an A380 with these engines, just on 2. But hey, still, this is remarkable. Come on, let's go ahead and try to land this, which there is no possibility of doing. Maybe Boeing doesn't dare to do this. The 747, once again, is dead now. It's too big, maybe as well. And this isn't modern standards. By the way, I think we're making it somehow. Look at that. Now we are just slightly crashing. We're crashing right into the terminal. Actually, that's not necessarily. Oh yeah, we definitely lost it there. Sorry about. Oh yeah, that bit of wings. Yeah, but this is genuinely impressive. I'm liking to see this. Somebody, this GE9X engine might be able to save the world a little bit. God, my PC is lagging. Either you're able to take off a 737 from the spot, or actually fly a 7. Okay, what? Maybe not. So this is a PSA, Boeing. You have all the methods to change the world. Let's go ahead and land here at Key West with a 747. Short runway. But let's see if the reverse thrust of the 777X will be enough to somehow stop this plane. Okay, actually, I think we need to higher the landing gear up. But other than that, we're good. Look at this. So everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. The special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters, Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijutsu Finer, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.